It was a bright summer morning when I began building my new lake cabin. Everything had been planned meticulously. The permits were in order, the design was approved by the county, and the land clearly belonged to me. Yet, as expected, Karen, the overbearing HOA president, saw an opportunity to assert her imagined authority. Within hours of the first foundation being poured, she called 911, claiming I was violating HOA regulations by building too close to the lake. I arrived at the construction site shortly after her call, surveying the area to assess any potential interference. The land, including the entire riverfront, was fully owned by me. Deeds, water rights, and county-approved permits confirmed that I had the legal right to build the cabin exactly where I was. Karen's claims were baseless, yet I knew I had to act decisively to prevent her from escalating the situation further. When the deputies arrived in response to Karen's 911 call, I calmly presented the documentation: property deeds, building permits, water rights, and survey maps showing the precise boundaries of my land. The officers reviewed the evidence and immediately confirmed that Karen had no authority to enforce any HOA rules on my property. They advised her that her actions constituted harassment and could carry legal consequences if repeated. Karen, flustered but determined, attempted to rally the HOA members, arguing that the cabin construction somehow infringed upon community rights and access. I countered with an environmental assessment conducted by a licensed engineer, which confirmed that the construction fully complied with local regulations and posed no threat to the lake or surrounding properties. Karen's argument quickly fell apart under the weight of facts and evidence. Realizing that documentation alone would not prevent future harassment, I implemented additional security measures. Motion-activated cameras were installed around the construction site and along the riverfront, monitoring any unauthorized activity. Reinforced fencing and warning signs clearly marked all property boundaries, warning that trespassing or interference would result in immediate legal action. Over the next several weeks, Karen escalated her attempts. She sent letters demanding construction cease, posted false notices in the community, and even attempted to approach the construction crew to intimidate them. Each attempt was carefully documented with video, photographs, and timestamps. I responded with formal legal notices referencing my property ownership and the approved permits, ensuring a permanent record of her harassment. One afternoon, Karen attempted a more direct approach. She arrived at the site with several HOA members, intending to physically stop the construction. Anticipating this, I had deputies on standby and security personnel monitoring the property. As she approached, she was met with clear evidence of her overreach and a calm but firm warning from law enforcement. She was instructed to leave immediately, and any future attempts would result in formal charges for trespassing and harassment. The construction of my lake cabin continued uninterrupted. Every beam, wall, and window was carefully installed, reflecting years of planning and preparation. Karen's influence was effectively neutralized, and her credibility within the community diminished as neighbors recognized her repeated pattern of overreach and harassment. By the time the cabin was completed, it stood as a symbol of resilience, legal authority, and careful preparation. The riverfront property was fully secured, the HOA had been decisively humbled, and my family could enjoy the cabin without fear of interference. Karen's false claims had been fully disproven, and her ability to challenge my property rights was permanently curtailed. The incident reinforced a crucial lesson. Entitlement and intimidation cannot overcome documented legal authority, preparation, and decisive action. The cabin, now complete, was not just a place to relax and enjoy the lake. It was a testament to the power of defending property rights and standing firm against overreach. Karen had been thoroughly humbled, and my land, my riverfront, and my family's peace were fully secured.